Remember, folks, I'm just a Muppet in a chair. Don't take me seriously. What's going on, everybody?
Hi, guys.
How we doing? It's good to see you. We're getting into another Idiot Abroad reaction from season 2. Oh, is this your favorite?
Yeah.
You love
I like
Carl.
him. I do.
You love Karl Pilkington.
I do.
I think
so
we all
much.
do. We all do.
He's such a
if you
treasure.
don't love Karl Pilkington, I don't know what to tell you. Because he is protect him at all costs,
I feel like
folks.
me and him would have such a great conversation.
I feel like anybody would have a great conversation with him. He's such a funny dude. But this is episode 2. It's called the Trans-Siberian Express. So we're gonna check this out. Looks like we're traveling across Mother Russia.
Russia.
Yeah.
I like Russia.
So, yeah, you like the accents.
I do. I like the accent. Their buildings are really pretty. The people I've met are very nice. Not a fan of who's in charge right now.
I think his name's Putin.
Putin.
Yeah.
I don't know. I always I say his name like Voldemort. Like you can't say it.
Voldemort, you're
Yeah,
not allowed to
so
say
like,
his name.
The Russian that must not be named.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. But this was filmed like 10 years ago, so
Yeah.
it was when you're more likely to be allowed over there. But anyway, we want to enjoy the episode, so
Yeah.
let's react to it. Remember to like, subscribe, do whatever you guys want, and we'll let you know what we think of at the end of the episode. Also, this particular reaction, we do pause a lot with these.
Yes.
Because of things that are going on or things that pop in our head, so we
Yeah.
apologize for that. But anyway, let's get into it, folks. Here we go.
Travel the Trans-Siberian Railway. Oh, wow. That's the stuff of dreams, isn't it? This is known as the greatest train journey in the world. That's its nickname.
But is that because most train journeys aren't that great anymore? I never get on the Pendolino from Euston to Manchester. You know, I'm looking forward to this. I do it because it's getting me from A to B.
Well, I've always wanted to do the Trans-Siberian Express. I'm fascinated by Russia, a place of amazing... it's the history
It's
alone.
grim though, isn't it, Russia?
What do you mean grim?
What, all of it? It's the biggest country in the world, and all of it's grim.
The bits you see on the telly is people queuing for spuds and stuff like that. Now, maybe it is a good train journey to them. Maybe their other trains are worse than ours.
What if I told you this? The luxury carriages of the Trans-Siberian Express have, you know, all the modern cons. It's like luxury stuff.
What's the toilet situation on the train?
I mean, as I understand it, and I have never been on the journey, so I can't say for certain, but there's, you know...
Toilets.
There's toilets.
Would you go on this?
As long as there's toilets.
How long are you on the toilet?
Ages. I sit there.
Wait! Of course I would.
You would?
Yeah, it would be amazing.
I have never been on the journey, so I can't say for certain, but there's, you know...
Toilets.
There's toilets.
As long as there's toilets.
How long are you on the toilet?
Ages. I sit
Why?
there loads. It's me time, isn't it? I like to sit in there. It's me. There's no one else coming in annoying me when I'm in there. Everywhere else I go in the house, Suzanne's there. You haven't done this yet. Have you called them yet? That needs fixing. She doesn't come in there. Shut the door, sit there, my legs go numb. That's a thing for me that I've got to get up in a minute, because otherwise she will have to come in and help me off.
What a life!
What?
What a life!
a life.
He's carved out for himself.
It's not one that jumps out for me. I'm not over the moon with it, but it's better than the others. That's the problem with this list.
Can we sign you up for this one? Yeah?
Great.
Trans-Siberian Express.
Yeah.
Enjoy it.
This is the only... You don't have to say anything if you don't want to. But I do not like to spend ages on the toilet. I want that poop out of me as soon as possible. And then I wipe and I move on. I do not want... I never understood people sitting on the toilet for, like, reading a paper. Like, yeah, let's sit here for half an hour.
I'll take long showers.
Yeah.
Like, especially if it's, like, after a beach day. I'll, like, turn the shower on, like, lukewarm. Like, I actually don't like super hot showers.
Yeah.
And just, like, let it hit me, and I'll just sit there for, like,
Right.
30 minutes.
But a hot shower feels good.
And that's, like, me time.
Right. A hot shower feels good, though. Taking a dump does not feel good.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
why would you sit there for half an hour and try to enjoy it anyway?
I agree,
I
though.
digress.
See, I love the building.
Yeah.
They look
Colors.
like candy.
Alright, just give us a lift into town.
Hope you do not value life too much and got good life insurance. The brakes in this car just failed. It's the worst car I ever bought. It's British, and I never thought a car could be made that bad.
Oh God!
Right.
Totally slagging
What
British
brings you here?
motor
I'm going on the
motor
train,
industry.
On the Trans-Siberian Railway. There's things to do before you die. You been on it?
Why would I want to do something that's totally predictable? I'll leave it to you, British.
I love this guy.
You will be packed in a smelly carriage with Russians who will not wash for a week, but they will drink a lot.
Is he Russian?
Russia.
Is he Russian? No? Is he talking? It sounds like
He sounds
where is he
Russian.
from? He sounds like he's talking trash about everybody.
He don't like anyone. He's not a fan of anyone.
Oh man.
It's nothing, just one huge field.
You're not selling it to me.
So anyway, what do you want to see? The red square?
Whatever you think is worth seeing here.
Nothing.
Right, well,
I love him.
Okay.
I love him. He's the most
It's all
honest
muddy.
man.
Look at this
Good
car, it's
Jesus.
all muddy.
What's we're seeing
Honestly.
here? Nothing.
if that's what I'm like, Suzanne always says that I moan a lot. I'm nowhere near that level, surely. If she moans at me again, I wish she was here, really, just so I can say, come and meet this miserable bastard. I mean, he's in the wrong job, isn't he? He's working with tourists.
They don't get that many tourists here, Carl.
What, but because of him? They would. They won't have him as the first point of contact when people come in. Honestly, if there was a plane going back now, I'd get on it. Forget the train journey.
Oh, it's already great.
That's pretty.
Just asking
Yeah.
her to
Hotel,
go and
I
check a
like
place
that.
out and get some food. Oh, it's got to be better than the taxi ride, hasn't it?
Love it. Let's go to Russia.
Oh, you see a group of half-naked men, and you go, I love it, let's go.
They have that accent.
We're fighting after this.
Okay.
Oh, I've been in. Thanks. Cheers.
What do you think? Food looks alright.
Building's lovely, it's just that there's a lot of blokes sat around with next to now on. Are they totally nude? I didn't want to look properly, I just sort of saw skin.
Some of them are.
But it's leather furniture, you shouldn't sit on a leather sofa with a bare ass. I didn't like getting my dad's Ford Cortina with shorts on because your skin sticks to it. I certainly don't want my bollocks stuck to this. And I don't even want to touch it now. And it's wipeable. But has it been wiped?
I brought you some
They're having
coal
fun.
and a hat. You're gonna go to the steam room, man.
Steam room.
Steam room? Yeah, it's what we're here for.
I didn't know that, nobody said that.
Get dressed and we're waiting you in the steam room.
Okay, I'll see you in a bit.
See you.
Cheers.
Sounds nice.
It's
Have
show
some
time.
food and then go steam.
Let's go.
Nice.
You dressed well. Listen,
This is you.
what are you gonna do? You're gonna take a shower first. Because you gotta get wet.
That is true.
Now everything's hot.
No, it's not so hot.
I like a massage. I love it when I get in. I say to Suzanne, rub my legs, they're active. Rub my neck.
Yeah.
Just a nice rub, that's all I want. Nice and quiet. 10 minutes of that.
That's the kind of pipes.
Whale noises. I've never seen anyone in a sauna getting hit by a shrub.
It's a shrubbery!
It's a shrub. Oh, my legs.
Oh God, what a quote.
It's like being in a car wash.
That's a good one
The
too.
thing is, because I can't feel anything at the moment, 'cause I feel scalded, they might be nettles. I'll be covered in rashes in a bit, and then they'll be whacking me again with dock leaves.
I'd be covered in rashes.
Fucking hell. Is it good or what?
He says a lot that women aren't here, because women are a bit more screwed on, I think, when it comes to knowing how to relax. There you go off and have a nice little face rub. Leg massage. Facial. I mean, how did they do a facial here? Rub your face with a brick. It seems like everything that you can't enjoy.
They're tough people.
Yo, this is the first 7 minutes of the episode. It's already fantastic.
I like it.
Already fantastic.
Anything. Facial. I mean, how did they do a facial here? Rub your face with a brick. It seems like everything, you can't enjoy anything. Just enjoy it. For me, it's perfect. I can't moan. Ricky and Steve, this is what they said I was going to get, and they've delivered. No, I'm not going to moan.
There's got to be a catch to it. They're going to make him stop and...
Ваше место со следующей станции в плацкартном вагоне.
No. This here.
Да.
Yeah.
Ваше место со следующей станции.
6.
В другом вагоне.
6.
Room 6. Room 6. Same as this?
Да. Да.
All right, just give us a minute because I need to get bag and shoes.
Да, yes.
All right.
They're gonna put him in a small.
Yeah, I'll come to room 6 in a minute.
Room.
All right. Just give me a minute. I'll just put my shoes on. I'll come down to room 6.
Да.
I'm worried. This poor guy.
Yeah, I'll come down in a minute. Just let me put these on and get all my stuff together.
Мы поможем вам.
And I'll come down.
Да, мы
Brilliant.
поможем.
I will come down if you want to. I can find it on my own if you like. I can come down. Just packing my stuff. There's only 12 in that one. This is good. Smoking garage. Are we going in the rough part here? Is it much further? Much?
Going all the way to the back.
Yep.
Really?
Oh, that's mean.
What do I do? Where will I sit? This one's mine.
Помогите ему развернуть.
He had a nice little room.
This isn't funny, this.
No, it's not. I'd be mad too.
What class is this? Seriously. I'm sat on a shelf. This isn't a bed.
Fucking this poor guy. Look at that. He's literally on a shelf.
Why would they buy a room just to put him in there for like an hour? Just to tease him.
To mess with him?
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes, like, when I watch this, it's like, some of the times they mess with him, it's funny and entertaining.
Yeah.
But then there's times where I'm like, dude, what the fuck?
Yeah.
This is one of those
in his
times.
own little room.
Like, and he doesn't have to have his own room, but give him something better than a fucking shelf.
Yeah.
I'm totally with you, Carl. God, that
now
sucks.
It's hard to even look out the window. Like, I would just walk around. I would be so uncomfortable laying up there.
Yeah. Dude, fuck that. Especially with my back. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Gee, I feel like Anne Frank. I hope there's no...
Don't say that! Oh my god. And Brian, you just broke one of your computers.
What do you mean I broke a computer?
Oh, it's back on. Oh my god, you don't say that.
Oh my god.
That killed you.
Oh, whoa. Wires, everything. Oh my god, this thing is, I totally fucked everything.
I know, that's why I said something's blinking red and blue. Is that good or bad?
No, that's good.
Okay.
God, I got too many wires going out of
You
everywhere.
have so many
God, that
wires.
almost busted almost ripped everything out of my computer that looks like the Manhattan Project back here. Oh my dear lord. Okay.
Okay.
Get it together.
Going to be above me again. This isn't a bed. Gee, I feel like Anne Frank. I hope there's no one going to be above me again, is there? That isn't another bed up there, is it? It's just not practical, this.
At least you've got a bed.
Richard, stop saying at least I've got a bed. Great for putting books on. Ornaments. It's not a bed. It's not a bed.
Look at that. It's amazing.
That's pretty.
Just vast, untouched wilderness.
All right, how's it going?
Feet.
Did you get on the train and everything?
You love
Well,
feet.
yeah, it was lovely for about 20 minutes before they moved me to 3rd class. Nice, that.
It was experience it for a while, was it? You experienced it. Did you get bored with 1st class and then just want to sort of see the real Russia then, I suppose?
Didn't really get a chance to get bored with it.
What was 3rd class like?
What do you think? 3rd class? I didn't even know there was a 3rd class. I don't even send letters 3rd class.
Yeah, I couldn't believe there was a 3rd class.
But some people,
Anyway,
that's all they can afford, too.
I'm letting you know
so.
the next stop. It's the 50th anniversary of Yuri Gagarin's first space flight. So I've arranged for you to do some cosmonaut training.
Oh,
You're
shit!
gonna get to ride the centrifuge and experience zero gravity.
Nope, I would
everything.
not do that. That would make me feel
Very lucky.
roll up.
Very lucky.
I would love to do it, but I would. It would be so.
I would throw up.
I would throw up too, but
I get sick
I'd give
on
it a shot.
merry-go-round.
I don't know why like
I don't
flight
like
scares me, but
spinny
the thought of
things.
space, it's like.
Oh
Let's
no,
do
I'm
it.
the opposite. I'll jump out of a plane. I want to stay in my atmosphere.
Send me out into the galaxy, baby.
Yeah, nope. I want to stay in. We're supposed to be on Earth. Okay, we are Earth dwellers.
She's ranting.
We've like
She's
no,
ranting.
we've gotten in fights about this. If it is the end of the world and they're like, let's go to space, I'm good. I'm going down with the ship.
Wow.
Me and Earther, I would much rather die on
Oh
Earth
my god.
than go, what's in the moon? Have you saw that movie, Don't Look Up? You're going to get eaten by a Brotora. So I'm good.
That's not the moon. That's...
I love you. Have fun in space. I will remember you. Have fun with your alien wife. I'm staying on Earth.
What makes you think I'm going to get an alien wife?
I don't do what you want. You're in space. Our rules don't apply anymore, but I'm staying on Earth.
Well,
That's
you
how
guys
I
learned
feel
something
about
new
that.
about Queen Boomer.
Not
she
going
likes
to space.
She likes to have an atmosphere.
Floating in just black nothing forever. I'm good. Good.
Alright. See you later.
Nope.
See you later.
Oh, you're such a strange creature.
I think it's just something that was done years ago. It was a nice idea. In the 60s, there was all that space race, wasn't there? People keen to get up there. But then it's just died out.
Weren't they the ones who sent
To me, it's
Sputnik
how
to the...
like everybody was sort
I
of
don't
into
like
going
them
to
now.
Tenerife in the 80s. Everywhere.
What do you mean you don't like them now?
I found out about that story like right after me being pregnant,
Yeah.
and you're already like emotional when you're pregnant. I cried for like an hour,
Because of the Sputnik
and
thing.
the little
it
dog's
wasn't,
face was like,
look,
as he's going up in space, he was
yeah,
like, "What the fuck? You
but
don't want
said,
to do
you
it."
said you don't like them now. It means you don't like the Soviet government that doesn't exist anymore.
I don't like anyone who was involved in putting that dog in a spaceship.
Okay.
I would lose my job. I don't care. If they're like, well, we're going to shoot you, I'm going to be like, put me in there with Sputnik. He's not dying alone.
We said, I mean, I don't know too much about the space race, but I believe we sent a chimp up there. That was a whole Carl Pilkington
that's
story
not
too. I don't
nice
even know.
either.
I don't even know.
But-
I don't know. Whatever.
You know how I feel about dogs.
Yes. Okay. Well, try not to think about it. Okay. They're just training to be a cosmonaut.
Why can't a little, like, cockroach go to space?
A cockroach? Can a cockroach like live in space? For,
Yeah,
like,
that's why he would have
a
been
few
the perfect
minutes? I
one
don't
to
know.
send up there.
I don't know.
As it's day.
Beta fish.
You know what I mean? After that, Benidorm. Before that, Spencer going to Tenerife in the 80s. Everywhere as its day. Do you know what I mean? After that, Benidorm. Before that, space. It's just terribleness.
I like the
These
Benidorm
places that I
shout-out.
talked about in certain decades, and after a while, people realise they're not that great, and they stop going. And I think that's what happened with like space and the moon.
You're not interested in zero gravity?
No, I like having my feet on the ground and being in control of where I'm going.
I do agree with that.
Выдвинуть помощь, кабина такая. Готовность есть.
I don't understand. I don't understand. Can I see this move without me in?
You're inside.
Yeah, but is it possible to see it without me in, just to see what it does?
Но это неинтересно.
Should be inside.
I thought it was a whizzy thing.
Yeah, it spins round.
To where?
And you inside.
I thought I've seen something different to this in James Bond. It was like an egg on an arm, and it whizzes round, and you can see my face, and I can go, whoa.
Yeah, that's a film, though.
It'd make it a lot easier if I see someone else go in here, whiz round, and see what they come out like.
Yeah.
Do I have any control?
You will not control.
You will not control.
You will
I
not
came to Russia to get on a train.
I would not. Nope.
Trans-Siberian Railway.
Oh.
I feel sick.
I feel sick too.
He hasn't even started yet, he feels sick. Oh, come on, Carl.
Look at it, it's like you're an experiment.
You done anything like this?
No, I haven't. No, of course I haven't. Why would I? Think about what you're asking me there, Richard. Have I done anything like this before? What's got in a tumble dryer? What do you mean, have I done anything like this before?
There's a ride called
Can you hear me?
We'll hear you.
Come on, Carl.
Oh, I'm so claustrophobic right now.
Ready?
You start off slowly.
Okay.
I can feel that. Yeah. It's moving now.
It's not moving. It's moving now.
That is moving.
He's barely even fucking moving. Like, he's already freaking out. Oh my god.
Calm down, please. They're trying to check your blood pressure.
Calm down. Stop saying that. In this situation.
When the test begins, we tell you.
It's a mad thing. It was 30 years old, that bit of kit. And it looked it.
Everything is ready. Here we go. It's beginning.
Yeah, I can feel it now.
Yeah, see, they wouldn't even let
It was
me
like
do
a
My blood pressure would
giant
be through
swing
the
ball. And I was sat in the ball. Oh, Jesus Christ.
0.
Come on, Carl. You can do it.
Only half of 1G.
He's dipping up and down, man.
Прижмите побольше. Okay, 1G.
I'd give it
How
a
do you
shot.
feel?
Yeah, just feel a bit.
Work with signals.
Yeah, I am, yeah.
Good for you. One more time.
How fast that?
Okay, we go down.
No, that didn't even look enjoyable. That looked claustrophobic
Did it?
and dizzy.
It was all right. I thought I did a good job in the end. It's not that hard being a spaceman. It's sort of built up as being tricky
Yeah,
and
they
complicated.
usually spin
but
the
you just got to
shit
sit on
out
your
of it.
ass. At the end of the day, think about it. They sent a chimp. I mean, when you're taking over from a chimp, it's not a difficult job, is it? There's no pressure on you. In fact, there is pressure on you, because if you don't get it right, they go, what are you doing? Chimp got it. Chimp managed to do it. Why are you ballsing it up? Just got to go to a briefing for the zero gravity thing, you know, find out what it's all about.
7 a.m. We will meet you near the central gates, and we will take you to the... If during the flight itself you feel bad, don't try to keep it in yourself. Vomit. After vomiting, you'll be better. One more thing about
good to know.
the lamps, which are very hot, because the power is around...
I don't
1000 watts.
want to start whizzing about in zero gravity. It's worried me more seeing the briefing, seeing the footage of people floating about.
You mean Stephen Hawking's been up there? He's done it.
Yeah, but what damage can he possibly do to himself now?
Oh, rest in peace, Stephen Hawking. Okay.
I was watching a thing. What is it called? Like conspiracy theorist. That zero gravity is not a thing. Like when they take videos like that, they put them
Just
on.
like the birds ain't real?
They put them on strings, like they're in harnesses, and then they edit out the harnesses so it looks like they're floating.
Really?
Yeah. And, yeah, birds aren't
There's
real.
people who think, sorry. There's people who think the moon landings were fake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know that.
There's all sorts of conspiracy theories out there.
There's people that think that the moon is real.
Isn't?
Is real.
The moon is real.
No, it's not. I'm just trying to scare you.
We need to have a long talk after this reaction. First, you start off by admiring shirtless Russian men, and then you try to tell me the moon is not real.
I have been in that bed for 22 days. Okay. 22 days, Brian. Right.
We might have to keep you in there for longer because maybe they like this version of Queen Boomer. Who knows?
Years ago, when they first got on the moon or in space, it was all
weird.
One small step for man, giant leap for mankind. Seen that footage? They've got David Coulthard up there, messing about in a racing car. That isn't what it was invented for. I thought it was communications and all that. They're just chucking shit up there. Like, what else can we put in? What else can we see floating about? They don't get any shit. Harry, have you got that old mattress? We can take it up. Do you want to see if... Do you know what I mean? What are they doing?
Oh, I love you, Carl.
Hello, what is your name?
Karlpilkington.
What sicknesses did you have during your life?
Oh, loads. I get headaches a lot, back pain, I've got flat feet, kidney stones.
Do you have them now?
I might have them.
Да мы посмотрим в соседнем кабинете.
Glands swollen.
Our temperature is normal.
It can't be.
We will go to another doctor.
Alright, how's it going?
Yeah, not too bad. What's going on?
Was getting excited about the zero gravity flight. Can't do it.
She doesn't recommend you to fly, but you still can fly.
Not if she... I've got to listen to the doctor.
What do you mean?
They have to give you a medical before you get on it.
The problem is with your throat.
Hold on, what do you mean?
Well, I can't do it. I would have loved to do it. I've never been so happy, really, to be ill. She said, your neck's all swollen, your nose is glowing, and your ears are wet or something.
You sound like a fucking Labrador.
I like that.
Yo, this is a really good episode, and they haven't even done shit yet. Really, I mean.
So you can't do the zero gravity then. It's too dangerous, is it?
It's too dangerous, but I'll just chuck something else up there.
What do you mean? Give them something else to go up with? They want to see Carl Pilkington.
No, but they've booked it now, haven't they? We've booked the flight, and they might as well do it. Just got to wait here now, then. Not that bothered, if I'm honest with you. Ricky will moan going, what, we've spent all that money on a zero gravity flight.
So
what else could I send up?
Just the Russians.
How do they do that though?
Sick of rebels.
How do they attain zero gravity?
I know what will happen. People will go,
I'm not sure. Like,
breath.
do they like free? Maybe somebody can explain it to
I
us.
thought the plane has to free fall. So
That's
do
what I
they
thought
go
too.
up and then it free falls?
That's what I thought, but maybe there's something else to it. I don't know. Somebody explain attaining zero gravity on Earth.
My dad's been on one of the planes that does loop-de-loops.
What?
My dad's been on one of the planes that does loops. Like it goes upside down.
You mean like a flip? Like a roller coaster?
Like it does a loop, yeah.
Yeah. Like in the intro where Carl
Yeah, and he said that like the moment where you go around, you're like it lifts like I don't know at what point, but at some point it feels like zero gravity. Like you're like floating in your seat. So that's why, and maybe it's when you're going down. So I don't know. Someone explain that. I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah.
But they're at zero gravity for a while, just floating around. So are they just dropping the plane for that long?
Right. I've never really looked into it. I'm sure somebody can explain it to us.
I will because you've never gone skydiving. Like
yeah.
When I thought like when you jumped out of the plane, I thought it was gonna feel like you just jumped out of a plane. Like when you go down a roller coaster.
Yeah.
You were gonna feel like you were like falling. But like on a roller coaster, there's something propelling you down. When you free fall, there's nothing pushing you down other than gravity.
Right.
And there's also wind coming up.
Yeah.
So like it feels like you're genuinely like floating for a minute, and like you can swim over to like there was a camera guy.
Yeah.
And they wanted to get closer, so he like literally swam almost like over to it. It's crazy.
Not doing it. No, not really. Never wanted to float about. It's never been a dream. I'm not one for getting ill either. I don't get ill that often. Got really ill when I was a kid, and I ate some old donuts from outside Hagenbach's. It's a local bakery. I went round the back and there was a load of cream donuts there and I ate them. Anyway, the cream was off. I was in agony. Doctor came round, told me mum that I was going to die. He was messing about. She didn't know. She had a panic on. She called me dad at work, said, you got to come home, Carl's dying. Wow, what's up with him? Is that a load of old donuts? Meant to be whizzing through space and talking to you about donuts.
Yeah.
Sky are going to be well pissed off with this.
At least they got the footage of the cosmonauts.
I do
I've
think
upgraded
that would be
to second
cool
class just
to
so I
do,
can stretch
though.
my legs out. Just getting sick of this journey now. It's mental how long this is. It's mental.
It's the greatest rail journey in the world. Longest trip in the world.
No, right, exactly. Exactly. You said greatest. It's not. It's the longest. They've sold something on the worst thing about it. Why do you want to do something the longest? Go to Tenerife on the longest flight. You wouldn't do that. You go, no, I want to get there, see it, and go home again.
You're missing the point, Carl.
Not missing the point. Not missing the point.
It goes a third of the length of the world.
I know, well, again, it's madness. If you're going that distance, get on a plane. We've moved on. It's 2011. No one questions anyone, do they, when they say, what do you want to do before you die? Go on the longest train journey. It's never followed up with, what? What are you doing that for, you knob? Alright.
What are you doing? Are you bored?
A little bit, yeah. I've still got this sort of throat annoying me a little bit, but yeah, a little bit bored. Not much to do, is there?
Well, once again, your mate Rick has come to your rescue because I've arranged a bit of company for you. I know you're a people person, so I've arranged you to meet a little magnetic fella. Get yourself down to cabin 5. You can't miss him. He'll have cutlery stuck to his face. Apparently there's a lot of magnetic people in Russia for some reason.
Oh, I'm up for that. It's alright, someone to talk to.
What the fuck? A magnetic person.
Hello? Mikhail? How are you doing? So you're a human magnet?
Да, магнит.
Magnet.
Магнит.
Sort of tacky. Well, they're not special or anything. What is going on? I've never heard of such a thing. I don't know what use it is. Looks a bit ridiculous like that. I mean, cutlery drawers are next to now. You can get one for £2.
The thing is, though, this is the kind of shit that Carl likes.
Yeah, it is.
Really
like
weird
that.
stuff. He's probably loving this right now, so I guess Ricky felt bad, and he was like, let me show him a weird
show him some cool
person.
stuff.
You're like a human post-it note.
Что он говорит?
Oh.
Он говорит как же так, что...
Magnet man.
Magnet man.
Were you magnet baby?
His children are magnet.
What? That's a normal family photo, isn't it? Ah.
Sick things to your brother.
Handy when out shopping. When you go food shopping. Carrier bags these days are really weak. They're very thin. He comes out of Waitrose. Done. What about that? Can you do that? Hands free?
Алло.
No. Can you stick it on your head? No, let go. See, that's where that would be useful.
Вот это вот, что он тебе показывает, посмотри.
If you could walk around, chatting.
Свой магнит на него передал.
I'm passing my magnetic powers to you.
Опять
Right,
холодно стало.
I think an accident's going to happen. Best if I get out, because he's getting heavy stuff. It's getting silly.
Jesus Christ, Carl.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh, now he's going to be doing this all day.
Can't think of anything where you go, brilliant, I'm a magnet. When do you need to be a magnet?
Well, what superpower would you like, then?
I came up with one. I'd be bullshit, man. There's so many meetings going on where you know people are bullshitting. I'd just like to walk in. I wouldn't need a special costume. Just dress like this. And I'd fly in. I'd go, bullshit. You're talking bullshit. And they'd go, oh, it's bullshit, man. And I go, yeah.
That's a good superpower.
That's not a superpower. Oh my god! Oh my god! Then I'm bullshit man because I know when people are bullshitting
No, but he's
me.
saying because he's bullshit man, people have to like admit to their bullshit. Like, oh, you're right, it's bullshit.
That's
man.
the thing about bullshit. People never admit to their bullshit.
I wish that I had the superpower to like have any talent I wanted Like, if I wanted to be a surgeon, I just, like, touched a surgeon, and now I knew everything he knew. If I wanted to play the guitar, I just touch a guitarist, and then I could play the guitar.
So you're Rogue from X-Men.
Is that a
That's
thing?
what she hit.
Is
Well,
that a superpower?
she temporarily, like, attains their powers, but at the same time, if she holds on to people for too long, she can kill them.
Okay, well, I don't want that.
Yeah, but it's essentially the same thing without the, you know,
or,
having
like,
the
languages,
potential to kill.
too. Like, I could just, like, obtain knowledge by, like...
I don't know if she can obtain knowledge that way, but...
Yeah. I think that'd be cool.
Yeah.
What would you want?
Isn't that, like, just, like, your whole superpower is theft?
No! It's obtained knowledge.
Okay. Did you... What, you're asking me what my superpower would be? I don't know, flight. Super fast flight. Yeah.
Okay.
Just I could get anywhere I wanted to very quickly.
Yeah, I think, like, teleporting would be cool.
Or that.
Because then we could just go to Greece. We could just be like, got our bags!
Teleporting would be better, actually, because
And
then you don't
snap.
even have to do the flight bit.
Yeah, and then just, like, snap and we're in Greece.
Yeah. So, anyway, let's get back to bullshit, man.
Just dress like this. And I'd fly in, I'd go, bullshit. You're talking bullshit. And they'd go, oh, it's bullshit, man. And I go, yeah, it is bullshit, man. You're talking bullshit. And eventually, people would stop talking shit. Anything that's going on in the world, a bloke selling a car that needs, you know, it's knackered, he's going to say, a great run of this. Bullshit.
That little hand thing.
Hey Carl, Steve Merchant here. How are you, mate? Rich and I have actually managed to track down a traditional healer who sort of works with nature and hopefully will help you to, you know, fully appreciate life. So, yeah, get up for the next stop, mate.
Can't imagine Russians being into therapy. It's a bit soft. It's a soft thing to do, isn't it, when people have to do that? Russians are really hard. I thought they would, you know, they'd think it's a load of old bollocks. Carl. How are you? You all right? What are you doing?
Копаем яму.
Digging?
Your turn.
Fucking hell. Is there nowhere easier than this? What's digging got to do with therapy? I thought I'd be meeting some woman who clears me head, calms me down and that. Instead of meeting some bloke who looks like he should be in The Sopranos. How long did that take? What time did you start?
Maybe half an hour ago.
That'll be big enough, won't it?
Should match your size.
It's my size.
Exactly.
Sometimes you
bury
better
him
off
alive.
asking questions.
No.
Oh, do you understand what you're doing now?
I've kind of worked it out. I'm digging my own grave. Well, hang on a minute. Is it full body?
Да. Yes.
So your head's under?
Голова внутри?
Да. Well, what do you mean? How do you breathe?
Ты будешь дышать через шланг. You'll use a pipe.
There's no rules. There's no rules here. It's Russia. They haven't got rules in day-to-day life, have they? Do what you want here. Nuttersville.
Usually the signal 3 beeps, we immediately take the person out of the ground. Like this.
There's no proper system. I said, what do you do? He said, you just go,
No, these are like, this is like all of my fears. I don't like that space thing. I'm claustrophobic. My biggest fear is being buried alive. So, no, I don't like this. You don't like heights? I don't like being buried.
You don't like elevators either.
I don't like, yeah, because it's claustrophobic.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't like this either, but I would...
You would do it?
I think I would do it, yeah. I probably wouldn't like it.
No.
But I'd give it a shot.
Why do you think I don't like tunnels?
Yeah, you really don't like tunnels.
I like how in some of these things I sound so badass. Like I like doing dangerous things where like you can breathe.
With an atmosphere.
I want to be able to breathe while I'm jumping, but I also like the ocean.
Yeah, you do.
So I don't know. I just.
Yeah.
I don't want to be buried.
I don't think anybody does.
What, 3 could do 2, do what you want. Well, hang on a minute. Let's have a system here. If it goes tits up, that's what I mean. Honestly, just leave my hands out is the best thing. Even cover my head if you want. Cover the head and go like that, and that means get me out. Alright, Steve, it's Carl. Can you give us a call when you get this? Because I'm just at that thing you set up.
Or something and you can't
Me
go
being buried alive.
Right.
I don't know if you know what it is, but they cover you totally. I thought they left your head out or something, but they want to cover me up. Call me back as soon as you get this. See ya.
You're not answering.
Ricky, it's Carl. I've just left a message on Steve's phone. Just,
And you
I'm
can't
at the
open
burial
your
thing
eyes?
that I'm having
Oh,
done,
no.
being buried alive. I'm not that happy about it. It's bloody balmy, if I'm being honest with you. I don't know if you know what it is. If you get this, can you call me? Just so you know what it is. And if you're... Just give us a call. See ya. If it's quiet, my brain is always against me. My brain is never on my side. My brain will make me panic. It'll be going, what are you doing?
All of that
There's
dirt
worms
is on
in
your
here.
chest.
You could die
Making
here.
it hard to
Are they
breathe.
still up at the top? You know, all that, my brain's against me. So I need to distract it with something else. Give it some music to listen to, and it'll be happy. I don't want to panic
Give
my
me some
brain.
music to listen to.
Let's give it a go then.
Horsey. Hey, he's gonna do it.
I was just going to listen to some music. Akabilk, Stranger on the
You
Shore.
okay?
It always calms me
No.
down. Well, let's do it.
What's that song that's like, hell no, to the no, 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 that's a good
Hell no! To the no, no, no!
That's, no. I'd rather fight a Russian bear. I'll go do that. I'm not doing this. No.
You ain't winning that one.
It's giving me
There is not
anxiety.
there is not a human who's alive who's winning that one.
I
Tom, I haven't got a pipe.
Where's his tube? Oh.
This is one of them things when they tell you not to try at home, isn't it? Well then why is it alright for me to do it, but not them?
He's talking
What's
to
it
the
like
tube.
down there, Carl?
Yeah, it's fine, just let me have a bit of peace and quiet, will you?
I'm gonna cry.
I think he likes it.
Alright, boy. Got your message. Yeah, that sounds horrible. I wouldn't do it. But, thing is, if they bury you and just leave your head out, that's more dangerous because someone would definitely think it was a football.
Oh fuck!
Oh my god.
Oh! Oh! Oh wow!
I'm crying.
Oh!
Thing is, if they bury you and just leave your head out, that's more dangerous because someone would definitely think it was a football. Give it a boot. Don't panic, that'll make it worse. If you don't like it and you get down there, it's horrible, just shout, I'm a celebrity, get me out of it. That's how it works. That's what Kerry Katona did. And she was Mother of the Year. Alright?
Ricky's doing. He basically just did a stand up on his phone call. That was. Oh my god.
Oh.
You okay?
Now I have to throw up.
Oh my god. You got some water? You feeling better?
Mm-hmm.
Did you actually throw up?
No, I had to pee.
Okay. Alright. Well.
That was terrifying, though.
Man, that really got your anxiety up.
Oh my god, I did not like that. That was like the worst horror movie I've ever seen.
The funny thing is, I think Carl actually enjoyed it a little bit. He was like, just give me some peace and quiet. He loves peace and
He
quiet.
was like, oh, I'm finally alone.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's... Oh, no. Nope, no, we're not going to talk about it anymore.
Well, let's move on.
Okay.
Hello?
Alright mate, how's it going?
Not too bad. How are you?
I did that thing yesterday, got buried alive. Cheers for that.
That was alright with it?
What, being buried in the ground having a hosepipe stuck in your mouth? Brilliant. To be honest, it has been the most relaxing thing I've done since I've been here. What does that tell you about Russia?
It sounds to me like you've been pretty much sort of having a lot of lounging around time, which is great, and I know you need, a bit of chill out time. So what we've done is we just managed to arrange a little bit of a sort of sporty excursion for you. You just got to do a quick detour to Mongolia.
Oh!
You're all set.
Mongolia. Here they come.
I'm not good on horses. Just take me time, slowly. Oi. No rush.
Can you? Oh my God! See, this is something that I would love to do. To trek across
I would
Mongolia
do that on
a horse.
Yeah,
I would love to do that.
I'm fine with that.
Especially when it's like, you know, one of the biggest horse cultures in the world.
Yeah.
Even slower if you want. Trans-Siberian.
I want to run across that field.
Yes. Don't want to hurt the horse.
Rolls like leather. Hard. Hard skin, like your boots. Bollocks. I'm with you to do some sport. That's your house? You got a satellite dish? You got satellite TV? You got Sky? Sky One? Why are they showing me a picture of a wrestler?
You will wrestle at Den Adam.
Why? Why me?
Because he had injury from an accident in the head, so he cannot wrestle.
Yeah, I had an injury. Driving, weak wrist.
He's saying that if you wrestle tomorrow, be half of the family, they will really appreciate it.
But I don't think I will win. So you're going to be disappointed. I wrestle. I don't win. You get no money, no prize. Then
no
what?
Prize. It's for
all
family
the
honor.
Know, like Carl from this family wrestled from UK, so that's like a good prize for them. Like an honor.
I'd do it.
Really friendly.
Yeah, I'd do it.
I used to wrestle.
Of course they're friendly. They want me to wrestle for them.
Oh my God.
He said he's got a damaged head.
I don't know if my body would like it, but I'd do it.
Where's the motorbike? No motorbike here. He's done that wrestling, but he didn't want to tell me because it'll worry me. Motorbike accident. I haven't seen anyone in a motorbike. It's on a horse.
So cute.
What a lie that is.
Oh!
I think your outfit's arrived for tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm leaving my underpants on.
Yay.
Nice, Carl.
They're all wearing them.
They're not wearing them. This isn't a costume to fight in.
It is a strange
I'm not
costume,
happy with this. The
their
fight
culture,
is
so.
one thing. Looking like this,
I feel like
and I'm
the
going to get
armpits
battered.
look like they would, like,
It's
restrict
degrading.
You got the top on, right?
I don't know. I've no idea. It's not the sort of thing I normally wear, Richard, if I'm honest. So I don't know if I've got it right or not. I'm sorry about that. It feels too small. It's like a small cardigan. Are you sure that you haven't got one of the kids' clothes mixed up with this? I look gormless in a shadow. I've never had that. I've never seen me shadow and thought, what a div I look. I look like an acorn. Right, I suppose I best get this wrestling training done then. Oh shit. Hang on, why have you got these clothes on? Why am I wearing this? You're this on.
I love it.
They do. It's probably the most entertainment they've had in a while. I'm gonna explode! Ah! His
You're gonna
face!
make Jane worried.
His face! Oh God!
I know, I like.
Ah! Oh my God, that face!
King Boomer. you have to try this.
I'm definitely putting that picture in the thumbnail.
You have to try.
Wait. Fuck.
Oh,
no.
you did pretty good for a second.
I don't know. That's the reason why I haven't tried that, and I know about that little Mongolian.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called or what the proper way to do it is, but I've heard it many times before, and it's a big part of their culture. But trying to do it, I just know, like, you know how I do the trailer voice?
Yeah.
That I can only do it for like 1 or 2 sentences,
you're, like,
and then
crying right now.
and then I can't do it anymore. But that voice kind of brings out the same shit you got to build up in your throat.
Like, I don't know, like scrape your vocal cords
Yeah,
together.
it's wild.
He sounds like a Wookiee.
What is he beatboxing? Holy shit!
I'm gonna wait. I like that.
Oh, in all seriousness, now that the guy with the cello or
Yeah.
whatever it was, one of those string instruments.
Yeah.
But it sounded like kind of like an Asian country music.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of liked it.
Are you ready for the fight today?
Yeah. Just want to get it done, get it over with. We all know the result, eh? Do you know what I mean? People at home aren't going to be, oh, what's going to happen? What a mix this is. I could go into a jumble sale blindfolded and pick up random stuff and get a better mix than this. What is this? What sort of look is this?
It's their national dress.
I've never seen it. I've watched Mr. Ben as a kid. He travelled all across the world, Mr. Ben. I never saw him looking like a knob.
Oh my god.
I like the robe.
Yeah, I like
the robe looks fly. I like that.
Sun's come out.
Yeah, fresh.
Yeah, I was hoping for it to rain.
Sorry, American slang. It looks good.
Look at the size of the people behind me. I'm going to get battered. I've had about 40
Oh my god,
minutes
he's
training.
doing it at a festival.
I'll tell you, you
that
better
they're
have that
having?
camera running because it's going to be over in a flash. You'll have to slow it down and all that. There's not going to be highlights, there's not going to be bad bits or good bits. It's going to just be whoop bang like that. Quicker than a bungee jump. Here we go.
Mongolia looks fun.
It does.
It really does. Come on, Carl, at least put up a fight.
Let's get back on the train. Waste of time, I told you that would happen. Sorry about that.
Oh, he feels bad. That's kind of cute.
Yeah.
This is a bit annoying. Just looking at this map, we started off in Moscow. Steve said, oh yeah, just go to Mongolia, you're passing, go and do the sport thing. Done that. We're still on that same line, which means this train is going to Beijing. That's where I've been. Did that last time when I saw the Great Wall. Didn't like it. They know I didn't like it. I don't know why I'm going back there.
He hated China.
I know.
He hated
That's
being in
probably
China.
why.
That's yeah, they're probably just to mess with him.
Yeah.
To send him back there
Especially
for a little
since
bit.
It's like almost the end of the episode. They're like, haha.
Yeah.
Hello?
Alright.
How are the Mongols treating you?
Yeah, the Mongols are alright.
They were great.
I haven't got any problems with any Mongols. Anyway, I'm calling you because I've been looking at the map, right? This train's not going across Russia anymore, it's heading to Beijing, and I've been there. I've told you I hated it. I said China dreadful, worst place I've ever visited.
Okay, right. One, you didn't see all of China. It's a huge place. Two, that's why I sent you there, because you hated it. When will you learn? This is not a holiday. So go and explore it and make something for the telly, please. I mean, I wouldn't go there because I saw Anidiotabroad and it looked awful. But we're not the same, are we? So you might enjoy it.
Alright. I can do what I want.
Oh, look
Can
at
I?
the sunset though.
Totally dissing his own show that he made.
The last time I came here, you know, when I saw the Great Wall, didn't really enjoy it, did I? And I got back and I sort of said to a mate where I'd been, and he told me about this place. And I was gutted. I never came here. All this way. Never saw it. So it's weird in a way that I've had a second chance. It was like it was meant to be. I think it's in keeping with what we've been doing. You know, travel programme, showing you the world, how others live, little communities and all that. Alright.
Welcome to China.
It's
Look at
Dwarf
these
Village.
houses.
It's like this little town that they set up. Dwarves used to get out of
Looks like
time or
something out of
something.
Dr. Seuss.
In China, so they set this up place where they live and work. They've made it for themselves. Everything they want, it's made for being a dwarf.
Oh my God, they're all dwarfs.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why the
And
houses
they
are
made
smaller.
their own little community?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool though.
That is cool.
It's ideal. Oh, they're all happy. Meow. Look at the skill of this. I'm doing a little bit of woodwork. Looks amazing. I mean, that's not crap, is it? It's done it all. It's all sort of miniature, look. It's really cosy. And to him, it's massive, isn't it? You can show me around one of your houses. I haven't been in one of these.
But yeah,
Just
I
slow
didn't
down a
put
little
two
bit.
Together at first, I just looked at
Just
the
hang on a
buildings
minute.
And I was like,
Yeah.
Just hang on. No, you're not meant to laugh.
Too small for you.
Yeah, I am looking for something a bit bigger. Am I the biggest man who's ever been in it? It's good, isn't it?
Too small.
Do you know any dwarfs?
Yeah. I know one. I know a little dwarf.
What, is that their army?
He's a mate of Ricky's. I don't know what he'd think of this. He's always playing roles as, like, elves and Santa's little helper and all that. So at the end of the day, what's the difference? At least here, they work every day. 2 p.m, showing 7 days a week. Dwarfs at home, they're busy at Christmas.
They do a show.
What
They
else
do a
do they do for
show.
the rest of the year? There he is. Sat on a shelf. Name's Warwick. Any film with a dwarf in it, he's it.
Hello.
Is that Warwick?
That guy they showed in the picture
yeah.
is I haven't seen season 3, but I do know that they get Warwick Davis
Yeah.
in there,
He played like.
and that was the guy in the photo.
He played like. Oh my God, like 6 different Harry Potter characters or something,
Yeah.
didn't he? Yeah.
Yeah. He was one of the Ewoks in Star Wars.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's also in Extras, which some people still request that I watch, but I've seen of all the Ricky Gervais productions that I've seen, Extras is one I've seen many times over, and it's my favorite of all time. But yeah, he's in that. He's got a funny bit in that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Carl, Ricky's mate.
Oh, yeah, all right. Yeah, what are you up to?
I'm just in China. I'm looking at a dwarf village, and I wanted to run the whole sort of concept by you, because I know that people at home get a bit funny about, oh, you shouldn't be, you know, having a little dwarf village and all that. And it's really good. The people in there are dead happy. Nice little show they put on. Just thought, you know, it sort of covers me if I speak to you and say, I'm at a dwarf village, and you go, yeah, I've heard of that. It's nice. Good on you.
No, I have heard of it, definitely, but I don't think it's nice.
Why not?
Well, I mean, it's like going back to the days of the freak show again, isn't it, really? I mean, they're all in there together, and you're going in there to gorp at them, basically.
Well, yeah, I did. And, you know, there is, like, little blokes in little funny outfits and all that, and you do sort of smile. But they're smiling. I think it's all right, isn't it?
I think it's terrible, Carl. I can't believe it. You don't know who's behind the scenes running that. Did you meet them?
Yeah, there's a king.
Is he little?
Of course he is.
That might be a show king. There might be a...
No, he was the head... No, he was the head man. He was at the top, he had a little cloak on and a crown, shades on. You could tell he was in charge.
What's happening out in China? It's segregation, it's exploitation, seriously.
It's not. You see, you haven't been. This is what annoys me with people who. I'm in the thick of it here. I'm stood by their houses. They're all happy. There's a woman who I met who's a little dwarf. She's only been here 4 months. She's already got her own mushroom to live in. Now you tell me that's wrong.
And I'm just a bit disappointed.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, my God.
Oh. Oh, I get a dog.
She's like, what's wrong?
Oh,
oh my gosh. She's got
fuck me, man.
She's happy.
Unbelievable. Okay, so there's only like not even a minute left, so let's just finish it.
Hang on a minute, who's a little dwarf. She's only been here 4 months. She's already got her own mushroom to live in. Now you tell me that's wrong.
And I'm just a bit disappointed in you, to be honest.
Hang on a minute, you're being all on your high horse and that. The picture that I shown of you on the telly so people knew you were sat on a shelf.
Yeah, well, it doesn't change my opinion, to be honest. I was doing something that was important, what I was doing there, anyway.
So, if all your work dries up, they're not making another Star Wars, you can't dress up as a little monkey, you've got no money coming in, you wouldn't think about coming here then?
Definitely not.
Oh my God.
So that was Warwick Davis on the phone.
Yeah. Oh, they did.
That's why that conversation was so wild
Yeah.
at the end. I love how they ended just with that conversation. So they didn't finish the trip. He didn't finish the trip. What is the next episode continues that? I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I think that was pretty much the end of it.
Yeah.
Because it didn't, like, go back up. I think he's probably going to fly home from China.
Yeah, who knows?
Because at the map, it ended in, like, 3 different places.
Yeah. So, the cosmonaut stuff, I would definitely do. I'd probably be shit at it, but I would do it. The bury alive thing with the tube, yeah, I'd probably do that. And then, what was the other thing?
Wrestling.
Wrestling, I would definitely do that.
I would,
that's something where I mean, they had some pretty big Mongolian guys.
Would you wear that outfit?
There? Yeah, but you have
Good
to get it to, you know,
Good.
it's a sign of respect to do that. So, yeah. I mean, honestly, the wrestling tights that I wore when I wrestled, I mean, in terms of the bottom part, not much different, but
Yeah.
it was a onesie. It was like, it was all one piece.
Oh, I need to see that picture.
And some people, like, you know, I knew when I was, some kids that wanted to do wrestling, they showed up and then they found out what they had to wear. They're like, oh, I'm not wearing that.
Yeah.
And then they quit immediately.
Why do you wear that? So it's like skin?
It's yeah.
So you can't grab a shirt?
You can't, right.
Yeah.
You can't grab shirts. You have to have your nails at a certain length. Like they have to be cut recently.
Short, so you don't. Yeah,
so you don't
that
scratch
makes sense.
people. It's all about the technique and yeah. So, but yeah, I would do that. I don't know if I'd win against those big Mongolian guys, but I'd give it a shot. And if a Mongolian family asked me to do it, to honor their family, I would definitely do it.
I would
definitely.
do none of it but the wrestling.
Really?
I would do the wrestling. I would like to see the Space Center. It would be cool to go around and look at it, but I would not go in that spinny death thing.
And I know you wouldn't do the
I would not do
burying
Buried
thing.
Alive. I would wrestle.
But the other thing is I'm not, because I'm thinking like Greco-Roman type wrestling, which is what we did in high school. But I'm not sure what the rules are for the wrestling over there. Like it looked like it was all just a lot of pushing.
Yeah.
Which you got to knock them down to the ground, kind of like. Actually, it's not kind of like sumo wrestling. Because sumo wrestling, you got to get them out of the circle.
Yeah.
That's the.
But the hold looked almost the same, like when they hold them like that.
I mean, you kind of lock up like this if you want to lock. If you decide you want to lock up with the dude.
Yeah.
You can shoot for a leg or whatever. But
this would
yeah,
like
sumo wrestling, like you got to knock them out of the circle.
Yeah.
Where Greco-Roman or a high school wrestling in the United States, you have to stay in the circle, otherwise they stop the match.
Yeah.
And they put you back in the circle.
You just have to try to pin them?
Yeah, you get points. Like you get points for like holding them down on their back without a pin for a certain length of time.
Yeah.
A takedown is 2 points. An escape is 1 point. Where, like, if somebody has you on the ground, but you get up and get out of it, that's a point. They got points for all sorts of things. But yeah, if you get a pin where you get both their shoulders on the mat and hold them down like that, the guy slaps the mat, blows the whistle, and the match is over because you won. So you don't need to care about points after that because you won the match.
I feel like I'd be good at wrestling. I'm scrappy.
I had a move, the chin and wing, that I used to use, where
chin and wing.
Yeah, you get like somebody shoots for your legs, you sprawl, which means push your legs out and put your weight on top of them. Grab them by the chin and put your arm underneath their arm to where like your hand's resting on their back, and then flip them over and hold them like that, and it's like almost impossible to get out of it.
Sounds hot.
And I would get really quick pins that way. Sounds hot. Oh my god, you're broken. But yeah, Carl, I think that was the funniest episode of Video Broad I've ever seen.
Definitely was.
There was like five moments where I literally stopped because I couldn't control my laughter. And a lot of them were in the first 7 minutes, so I think this is the best episode of Idiot Abroad I've ever seen.
I liked Ricky's comment when he was like, well, they can't leave your head out, that's more dangerous. They're gonna pop you.
I think it's a football and kick it. Yeah. Making fun of his round head. Which we've all done, but we love Carl.
But no, that was really good.
It was a fantastic episode. But yeah, I'm curious to see if the next one is called Dolphin Swim, which you might not like that one. She doesn't like dolphins. But it might be a continuation of the Trans-Siberian Express. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But we'll see. And I can't wait to see the one that says meet a gorilla.
Yeah, that one's a little scary.
But that's a few episodes away, so...
I'm excited for whale watching.
Yeah, that sounds cool too, yeah.
And Route 66. I feel like that's going to be good.
Coming to America, baby.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we hope you enjoyed the reaction. Like, subscribe, do whatever you guys want, and we'll see you next time for some more. All right? Bye. Peace out, Boomerites. Have a great day.